once again, welcome. Thank you, Sunil. I welcome you for this program. The pre-webinar on pre-marriage classes. We scheduled it on 27th, and due to certain reason, we have postponed it to today, 28th. And there are a few points which I want you to follow. That is, this program will last for 1 hour, and I will send you a recording. This is me and my wife, and sometimes she also takes up some psychological cases. I did my MS in counseling and psychotherapy. I did my doctorate in NLP. I worked with prisoners in Central Jail. And I am in marriage coaching for the last 10 years. I do most of my counseling online, and mostly Skype counseling. And this is my website, marriagerestore.in. You can find a lot of cases there, and see some blogs. And I thank you for the survey. Siddha, are you with me? Can I go ahead? Say yes. Neelam ji, okay, thank you. Thanks for the survey, and I told you only majority, 97% are unmarried. Neelam, are you married? Yes or no? Hello? Yes? Dr. Sundaram, tell me. So right now I'm on a webinar. Can you call me after 1 hour? Now it is 8:15. After 1 hour. Okay. Okay. Majority are from Delhi. And these are your expectations. I already made it. Most of the people wanted 50%, they wanted knowledge. And how scientific is it? Yes, it is scientific, and we'll see how about it. Well, what is this pre-marriage counseling? Counseling before marriage. Okay? Counseling before marriage. The question is why actually we should go for counseling before marriage? Because we have found out, a survey has been done in India and also abroad, wherever the people who have undergone the pre-marriage education, a formal school of learning, a certificate course or diploma course, they have found out almost every 2 families who go for pre-marriage counseling, only 1 is getting divorced. So that means they are able to minimize the 50%. And that is one of the reasons where we start focusing on this. And according to Dr. Gitanjali Sharma, she is one of the top counselors from Delhi. She says that there has been a 100% increase in divorce rate in the past 5 years alone. Gitanjali Sharma says 100% increase in divorce rate in the past 5 years alone. And D for Delhi. Nilam? D for Delhi, D for divorce. There's on YouTube. D for Delhi and D for divorce. Maximum divorce goes in India is Delhi, followed by Bangalore. Bangalore mostly the IT group. And mostly what actually happens here is, mostly those splitting up or members of the urban middle class, mostly the urban middle class. And the core reason for this divorce is they don't want to put more efforts into a relationship with fixed issues. Okay? They don't want to put more efforts into a relationship with fixed issues. What is your goal, Neelam, in this in your life? What is your goal, Neelam? Can you put it on sentence? What is your goal, Suchita, in your life? Can you just text to me? One or two sentences. To succeed in life, okay? Neelam? Just gaining information. So I would say it's a vague goal. Okay? To get established. Again, you will get established. So, what does it mean? No, this goal is vague. What you want to become in life? As long as you know what you want to become in life, what is the vision? Maybe after 3 years, 4 years. Okay, let us say professional side. What do you like to become? Good person, it is very vague. So it is something like I would like to go to my native place. Yeah, it is like boarding and train. You are telling me good psychologist. Okay, that's good. You say good psychologist, the number one psychologist in India. So my question is, what is your goal in your life, maybe in your profession? What do you like to become in your life? Suchita, can you improve on that? Good psychologist का मतलब क्या हो गया? Everybody is good. Nobody was a good person, vague. I agree. You are. No, you want to become what? It should be specific. Any goal should be specific, measurable, okay, achievable. There's something called SMART formula. Specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. If you cannot express your goal in these 5 words, okay, that means you have not yet set the goal. Your goal is vague. S-M-A-R-T, SMART. S-M-A-R-T, SMART. The goal should be specific, measurable, M-E-A-S-U-R-A-B-L-E, measurable, achievable, reliable, timely. Got it? Neelam? IT, good. Neelam, are you there? No, you are not questions. I'm telling you, your goal should be specific. Say, for example, I will tell you, my goal is to conduct a minimum of 1 webinar per month per year free of cost to Indian youth. Is it specific, measurable, achievable, reliable, timely? Once I know that I am doing 12 webinars, that means I have got a time of each 1 month. Okay, it is achievable. It should be good. Otherwise, what will happen? I will not put effort. See, now I am putting effort what? Now I am putting effort to see where can I get my prospective students whom I can educate. Yeah, good. To cure some people with some mental illness. Now, once you cure people with some mental illness, where do you identify the mental people? Where do you identify such people? Where do you identify such people? Where do you get such PEOPLE people? In clinic. Right, that means you have to go to the clinic. Yeah, that means in hostel. That means now you have got an activity to do, isn't it? Similarly, Neelam, are you with me? Neelam ji? What are you doing? Are you a student or what? I'm asking Neelam. Okay, student, very good, Neelam. Now it is very, very clear. Now Neelam has to put some effort in reading the books. Isn't it? She has to put the effort in writing examination. Am I correct, Neelam? Then Suchita has to go to clinic. Am I correct, Suchita? Yeah. That means you have a vision. Yeah. You have a vision, you have to move towards. Similarly, these couples, what they are doing, they do not have a vision to repair their life. They don't want to put more effort in repairing their life. They want to go, they don't want to put their effort in that direction. So you are a student, you have to write an examination, therefore you prepare for exam. There is an activity going on for your examination. Okay? Suchita wants to go and serve people in clinic, therefore she walks towards the clinic. There should be a vision and there should be a work. So similarly, these couples, if they want to repair their relationship, they have to spend some time in repairing their relationship. Am I correct or not? Yeah. Neelam? Yeah. So let us see what is happening next. Yeah. That's what I mean. If you are not repaired, then what will happen? If you are not repairing the relationship, it will go, it's like an inertia. Your car is going in one direction, and you know you have to move towards right, and what you should do? You should turn the steering towards the direction. A relationship is going worse. You have to go on, do something instead of just seeing as a mere spectator. Okay, let us see. What you do, a survey says that these people who are undergoing the pain relationship, they consult only 50% people consult their friends. Okay? They consult, or you get a point. Such type of people who are there, whose relationship becoming painful, what they do? They do contact their friends. What does a friend know? Friend doesn't know. He is not an expert. Suchita, are you able to hear me? Neelam, आप के यहाँ कुछ प्रॉब्लम है? Because Suchita is able to hear me. I am also very clear to me. मुझे प्रॉब्लम नहीं आ रहा है. Get check up whether your signals are dropping or signals are fluctuating, or you go to a noiseless environment, or you try to increase the volume. Neelam, Suchita is able to hear me clearly. Okay? Okay. So let's see the consent, 50% they go to friends, and 10% are the way. You have any problem in marriage, you talk to your friends. And friend is as good as you. So there are cases where no, a married lady, okay, a married lady talks to her college mate who is not married. What she can do? She is a guru. She may be having the knowledge. And they consult relatives, some consult books, and the majority of the second majority is Google. They read articles, they try on that, and very rarely, only 5% of the people go for professional help. Okay? Kindly tell me, Neelam, suppose you want to purchase a diamond. Where will you go? Suchita? You want to purchase a diamond. Where will you go? Diamond shop? Isn't it? Will you go to a glass shop? Will you go to a glass shop? Variety of crystals, glass or there will you go to? Glass, glass. Glass shop. Yeah, the same thing these people are doing. She is a married lady. She should take the advice of a married person, but she is going to an unmarried person. Okay, you got the point? Yeah. Next. See, many go to English classes, but they don't go to marriage classes. They don't subscribe to books on marriage. Okay. They don't write articles, they don't read articles on marriage. English class